Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott announced recently that he was going to do exactly what Trump wanted him to do, and he is going to conduct an audit of several counties in the state. I think it's 5 counties, 4 of which Joe Biden carried in the 2020 election. Now, Trump had demanded that Greg Abbott do this. He puts out this release calling on Texas, you've got to audit these counties that I didn't win, even though I carried the state. Very easily, by the way. And Abbott, 8.5 hours after Trump made this request, had already started working and said, yep, we're going to do this ballot audit that Donald Trump wants. Well, unfortunately, Abbott doesn't actually have a plan on how to do this. I mean, after all, right now, Texas doesn't even have a Secretary of State. And this would fall under the duties of a Secretary of State, but also it would be something the Secretary of State could be like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm sorry, but it's stupid. So what's happening right now is you've got judges across the state trying to figure out what the hell is going on. And one of them, when asked for comment on this, said recently, Trump demanded it. He caved in minutes. This was Dallas County Judge Clay Jenkins who said this on Monday. And then he goes on to say that he called the Secretary of State's office because, the judges are obviously going to have to be involved in this, trying to figure out what the hell are we supposed to do. And he said, quote, they weren't able to tell us anything as far as what they wanted. An election administrator, Bruce Sherbert from Collin County, said, quote, Collin County has not been updated on the schedule or processes for the audit yet, but we're prepared to assist the state in any way they needed. So everybody in Texas that is supposed to be doing this, because they're ordered to, they can't say no, they're sitting there saying, look, okay, I guess we're going to do this, but what do you want us to do? You have no plan. You came out and announced that we had to do this, so you got to tell us what the hell you want us to do. This whole thing is comical, right? Or at least it would be, obviously, if it weren't so damaging to the electoral process here in the United States, because Texas has no reason to audit their ballots. And several individuals who spoke to the press about this issue repeated that. They said there's no evidence of fraud in these counties where Donald Trump wants us to go and audit. This is a stupid mission. It's a mission without any clear objectives, and it's going to be a massive waste of taxpayer dollars, much like what happened in Arizona. And hopefully, just like what happened in Arizona, these audits, if they do end up happening, prove that Trump lost by even more than what we thought in the past. Because that is exactly what happened in Arizona. But the problem is, this isn't going to stay confined to Texas, just like it didn't stay confined to Arizona. It's moving into Georgia, it's moving into Wisconsin, it's moving into Pennsylvania, it's moving into Texas, it's moving into Florida. So even in states that Trump carried, we have these Republicans at the state level calling for auditing of counties, but only the ones that voted for Biden. Because the call down here in Florida is again for 5 counties, all of which voted for Biden over Trump, as opposed to Texas, where only one of the counties went in favor of Trump. They don't want to make it as obvious as Florida is. They're like, let's do these counties and throw in one that Trump won just so people think we're on the level. This is ridiculous. It's insane. It's a waste of money. It's an attack on our democracy. But this is how Republicans are going to play it every single time they lose now. Be prepared. This is not going away. This is the new standard operating procedure for pissy little Republicans who can't handle the fact that they are grossly unpopular and the public has rejected them. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for fresh content 7 days a week.